President Trump today signing a new executive order that temporarily bans people from 6 countries from entering the United States. The new executive order doesn't go into effect until next week. And the question now, will there be any legal challenges despite the watered-down version of the original order? Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan is in the newsroom with details. Jim?
Sade, it is a kinder, gentler travel ban the Trump administration rolled out today with an eye on following the Constitution this time around. Fewer countries are affected. Current visa holders aren't affected. The changes have not done much, though, to sway opponents who say banning people from Muslim countries is at once dangerous and unconstitutional. President Trump himself has not yet been heard on his own executive order, but members of his administration did come out today and defend it.
With this order, President Trump is exercising his rightful authority to keep our people safe.
The new order comes on the heels of what many called the Muslim travel ban, the presidential order that left travelers stranded at airports around the world, many unable to get back home until the courts issued a stay, effectively overturning the ban. The new order is designed to be more consistent with the Constitution.
The Department of Justice believes that this executive order, just as the first executive order, is a lawful and proper exercise of presidential authority.
The order signed today goes into effect March 16th to give authorities around the world time to implement it. It does not affect people who currently hold U.S. visas. Syrian refugees are banned only temporarily. They were banned indefinitely in the old order. And remember, the original order affected 7 Muslim countries. Iraq has been taken off that list. Not enough, according to some.
It's still a travel ban. It's still a refugee ban. It still makes us less safe, not safer, according not just to me, but to Republicans like Senator McCain.
Legal experts are, as you might expect, split on the matter. This does follow the roadmap that the Ninth Circuit gave to the government and even goes above and beyond it, said Peter Shook from Yale Law School. He said it is consistent with Supreme Court case law. Others aren't so sure. The Trump administration's travel ban is unconstitutional for the same reason that its predecessor was unconstitutional, said Michael Dorff from Cornell. It intentionally discriminates against Muslims. The courts will, in time, decide the matter.
Today's executive order, which President Trump signed this morning, will make America more secure and address long overdue concerns about the security of our immigration system.
Washington State's Attorney General Bob Ferguson is the man whose office brought the case that eventually struck down the original travel ban. He said today that the new order represents a significant victory for his side, but he said he is reviewing the new order to see if he will go back to court. He may have to get in line. Legal challenges are likely to be filed by other groups in the coming days. Diana?
President Trump tonight signing a revised version of his highly controversial order to ban immigrants from several Muslim-majority nations. The new order was rewritten to try to avoid legal challenges that killed the original order, which listed 7 nations. This time, Iraq has been removed from that list. But the new order is getting much criticism for discriminating against Muslims. Jim Dolan has the very latest.
The Trump administration says the new order is written to pass any constitutional test that may come up, but they do not dance around the target of the ban.
This order is part of our ongoing efforts to eliminate vulnerabilities that radical Islamist terrorists can and will exploit for destructive ends.
The new ban takes effect March 16th to prevent the chaos that followed the original immediate ban. Current visa holders anywhere in the world will not be affected. Syrian refugees are only banned temporarily instead of indefinitely. And while the original ban barred travelers from 7 Muslim countries, the new order takes Iraq off that list with this remarkable Trump administration admission.
Iraq is an important ally in the fight to defeat ISIS, with their brave soldiers fighting in close coordination with America's men and women in uniform.
Still, not everyone likes the new ban.
The new executive order is still mean-spirited, misguided, and in my judgment, goes against what America's all about in being a country that accepts and cherishes immigrants, not disdains them.
Perhaps, but some legal experts say the new order may well pass muster with the courts. This does follow the roadmap that the Ninth Circuit gave to the government and even goes beyond it, said Peter Shook from Yale Law School. It is consistent with Supreme Court case law. And
Today's executive order, which President Trump signed this morning, will make America more secure and address long overdue concerns about the security of our immigration system.
There is very little new or improved about this executive order. It's barely a fresh coat of paint on the same car that doesn't drive.
Well, one fundamental issue with the original executive order was the list of countries affected. No traveler from any of the nations on the new list or the old list has been involved in a fatal terrorist attack in the United States. And travelers from countries whose people have killed Americans, like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, are not on the list. The courts may well decide if that's important. Bill?
Meantime tonight, President Trump has signed his new executive order, the new travel ban, after the first one was blocked by the courts. The president signing the order at his desk right there in the Oval Office. That first ban prompting a fierce backlash and legal challenge. ABC's Cecilia Vega tonight on how this one is different.
The White House today tweeting this photo of the president signing that executive order, the media not allowed in. A far cry from the fanfare over the first travel ban.
Big stuff.
And that is not the only difference. Travel Ban 2.0 rescinds the original, now stalled in courts, addressing some of the red flags raised by opponents. The original order banned citizens from 7 Muslim-majority countries, including Iraq. Now, Iraq is no longer on the list, opening the door for people like translators who worked with the U.S. government.
This order is part of our ongoing efforts to eliminate vulnerabilities that radical Islamist terrorists can and will exploit for destructive ends.
The new order no longer includes an indefinite ban on refugees from Syria and scraps protections for religious minorities like Christians. The revised order comes after delay upon delay from the White House.
It's not a question of delaying, it's a question of getting it right.
This time, the White House hoping to avoid scenes like these. Chaos at airports around the world. Families stranded in the confusion of a hasty and botched rollout. Initially, the president insisted the first order had to be implemented immediately, tweeting the security of our nation is at stake. But this new version doesn't take effect for 10 days. He said the bad guys were going to pour in if this wasn't done right now. But there's a 10-day delay in this one. What's changed?
It's very important that this exists at all. First, we were criticized for doing things too quickly.
Let's get live to Cecilia Vega now. She's at the White House. And Cecilia, this new travel ban will not apply to anyone who already has a visa?
Yeah, David, this is again to avoid that confusion that the last one caused. It's now in writing. It will not apply to green card holders, dual citizens, and anyone with a current visa from one of those 6 countries, David.
Cecilia Vega with us tonight as well. Cecilia, thank you. There